All right, guys, we're back in the game, back like we never left. I apologize so much. I don't really know what was going on with YouTube, but we are back at it, and I am super duper excited to have each and every one of you plugged in on training with us this morning. I have some great information to go over with you. I actually want you guys to understand that. Actually, let me mute myself. I'm playing double in my ear. Um, there we go. I'm playing double in my ear. And let me just make sure we're back. Make sure we're back like we never left. I'm going to jump right in, you guys, because I don't have much to say when it comes to training this week, you guys. The training is so simple. 2023 is going to be a year of simplicity. Like I want you guys to get that, like in the simplest form, that training is going to be so simple, it's ridiculous. Like you are going to be able to capture a moment in time as long as you're willing to keep the things simple. So I'm going to pull up this PowerPoint. We're going to go ahead and get things rocking and rolling. Where's my mouse at? There we go. So we're going to go here with it. All right, we got people checking back in. We're going to go ahead and share our screen. Bada bing, bada boom. We'll go full screen with it. All right, guys. So how to stop making the same mistakes and get results, right? How to stop making the same mistakes and get results. One of the things I'm going to do is this weekend, I'm going to go buy a dedicated computer that I'm only going to touch for presentations and trainings. Okay. That way I can make sure YouTube is on the same page, make sure Facebook is on the same page. I mean, I'm going to control what I can control because the stakes are too high. The opportunity is so great that we do not want people, and we don't want to miss out ourselves on the opportunity of a lifetime. All right. So, and moving forward, the first thing that you got to do anytime that you're rebuilding or remodeling or looking for different results is you have to demo. You got to have a demolition. All right. And that demolition team is you, it's your sponsor, it's your upline, it's anybody who's willing to help you and hold you accountable to help you go to the next level. All right. You must destroy the old to make room for the new. Out with the old unproductive habits, in with the new productive habits, in with the daily profitable activities, in with the things that are going to help you create wealth and help you grow your income to the next level. And that starts with destroying your schedule. So many times we have a schedule that is unproductive to what we say that we want. So many times we have a schedule that is not working towards what we say that we want and what we say that we desire. So whenever we have something like that, we got to destroy it. We got to cut the whole thing out. Now, obviously, certain things on the new schedule are going to go right back on. Like you got to go to work, and that's already scheduled outside of your hands. You know, you may have church on there, you know, but anything else, you know, you may play pickleball. You may watch basketball or football at a certain time. You have to look at that and say, is that working towards me getting to my goals and me getting to my dreams? All right. Then I need you to stop depending on and chasing the same people. You got to stop depending on and chasing the same people. Sometimes we get stuck in our comfort zone. Sometimes we get stuck in the same place that we've been, and we don't want to move out of that area, not realizing that it's not productive or healthy for us. You got to move. Those same people who said no, they're saying no, and they're watching you to see what you do. And if you don't get any different results, if you don't give them a reason to move, then they're not going to move. All right. When you look at Zillow is a real estate site, right? When you look at Zillow has search options. You have condos, you have single family homes, you have apartments, you have people who list their homes as make me move, meaning give me an offer. And if it's good enough, I will move. All right. So you have to have a goal and a dream big enough to make you move. All right. And those people are looking at you and they want to see results that will make them move. Even though you understand the opportunity is the greatest thing since sliced bread, even though I understand the opportunity is the greatest thing since sliced bread, guess what? They don't understand it. And you telling them more is not going to make them understand it more. So again, you have to acknowledge where you are. All right. Acknowledge your mistakes. Acknowledge what happened in 2022. Acknowledge what got you to that place on December 31st, where you're either happy or not happy with whatever results you have in your life. You have to acknowledge it, because if you don't acknowledge it, then there's no way to move on past it, because you're excited about where you are. You think that you're in a good place, but you got to acknowledge that where you are, you're not happy with. Some areas you may be happy with, but whatever that area of unhappiness is, you have to acknowledge that you're there. You have to process what got you there. And then you have to say, okay, now I need to make the proper adjustments. All right. If it's your JMG Direct business, now I need to do what this training says. Now I need to do what Money Mike says. Now I need to do what the training says. Now I need to follow the system. It may be your relationships. You may have to invest more time in it. Whatever the case may be, you have to process it so that you can make the adjustments, and then you can grow and proceed to move on towards your victory. The second thing after you do the demo is now it's time to rebuild. You cannot rebuild over bad habits. You cannot rebuild over bad foundations. You cannot rebuild over bad parts. You got to destroy it and then rebuild it. Okay? Have a vision for who you are and where you want to go, and then go after it. Some of you may know I had a pipe burst in my home, right? Major water damage. They came in the bathroom, and I had ideas of what I want my bathroom to look like, right? But they said, we got to get out all this wet and bad, stuff, before we can build what you have a vision for, right? We got to get out this tile. We got to break down this shower. And once we, do all that, then we can give you the tile and the shower and the different bathtub and the different things that you say you have a vision for. But guess what? First, I had to have a vision for what I wanted. And the vision for what I wanted doesn't fit over the old stuff that's there, especially when the stuff is bad and it has full of moisture and things of that nature. And sometimes things arise along the way. I already knew the stuff was bad, but then when they started breaking it down, they found more damage than what we originally thought. Sometimes when you go to destroy your schedule, you're going to identify parts of you that need more growth, that need more personal growth and development. You're going to identify things that you didn't realize need to change in order for you to get to where you want to be. And it's up to you to understand that demo is first. That demo is first. And as long as you're willing to demo, I'll be honest with you. When they came in and they said, we got to demo the bathroom, I was like, can I keep those cabinets? I like those cabinets. He's like, but the cabinets have damage. There's parts of you, there's parts of your schedule, there's things that you're going to want to keep. And you have to make a decision. Do you want to keep those more than you want to get to where you truly want and desire to be? You got to make that decision. All right. So in your rebuilding, you have to your reservations. This year, we're at the beginning of the year. What are your reservations, not your resolutions? What are your reservations? What do you want to make sure that is stored up for you in 2023? Is it $16,000 per month? Is it $20,000 per month? Is it a new car? Is it a new house? Is it college tuition paid for your children, for your grandchildren? What are the reservations that you are going to make? Because if I'm going to go to LA, I'm going to make a hotel reservation. I'm not going to go to LA and then try to book my hotel when I get there. Why? Because there might not be no hotels left. You know, I did that one time when I went to Minnesota, even though Minnesota is home. I was like, yo, I'm going to get the rental car when I get there. When I got there, there was some big convention that was there and there was no more rental cars. So you have to make a reservation so that when you get there, it's already there for you. I had to do the work, jump on the plane, land the plane, go to the rental car office. But because I made my reservation, there was a car waiting for me. Whatever it is that you want, make the reservation. And then let's have the vision to go do the work to get it. Because you got to see the vision first. What kind of rental car do you want? Do you want a sedan? You want 4 doors? Do you want a gas, something that's gas efficient? Do you need an SUV? Because you gotta have a crew going with you. What is it for your life? If you want a new car, what kind of car? What color is it? Is it a sedan? Is it an SUV? Is it a sports car? What is it? If you want a new house, what type of house do you want? Do you want colonial? Do you want, modern? Do you want stucco? Do you want brick? Do you want hardy plank? You have to see these things in your head as real as you walking up to it in person. Because when you have that vision, it makes it more realistic for you, and subconsciously you're more willing to do the work. But when looking at doing the work, you have to have that mentality that if it's meant to be, it's up to me. If it's meant to be, it's up to me. So you're going to talk to people and show the plan. Just that simple. Talk to people and show the plan. So the reality is you're only 3 people away from your goals and dreams. You are only 3 people away from your goals and your dreams. And our product of the week is Marketing Brand Ambassador. We want to make sure that you're a Marketing Brand Ambassador, and we want to get you 3 Marketing Brand Ambassadors. So great quote Mr. Jones always shared. A great opportunity in the hands of the wrong leader will make it appear as if the opportunity doesn't work. I'm going to repeat that. A great opportunity like JMG Direct in the hands of the wrong leader, please do not be that leader, will make it appear, give you the illusion, the oasis, as if the opportunity does not work. So I hear a lot of people, and I see a lot of people on social media talking about, I'm not going to change in the new year. I'm the same me. I'm going to change the people that have access to me. I'm going to change the people who are around me, but I'm going to be the same old me. What Genuine say? I'm the same OG, right? Well, growth is optional, but change is inevitable. And if you make the option not to grow and things change around you, you're going to get left behind. See, people think it's cool to say the same, but the reality is, in order for your situation to change, you must first make some changes to you. So you have to understand that it's a new year, it's a new me. And it's not just the turn of the year, it's the turn of the fact that you want to do something different. It's the turn that you have different goals and different dreams. It's the turn that you are making a turning point in your life. You are making a pivot. You are planting and moving in a different direction. Okay? And you got to have that mentality up here in order to get different results on the outside. And this is biblical. I was speaking with Mr. Jones this morning, and we were talking about these different scriptures. 2 Corinthians 5:17 says, therefore, if anyone in Christ, the new creation has come, the old has gone, and the new is here. Romans 12:2 says, don't copy the behavior and customs of this world, but be anew and a different person with a fresh newness in all you do and think. Then you will learn from your own experience how his ways will really satisfy you. Peter's name was Simon originally before he became a disciple, and Jesus gave him a new name. So when they approached Peter and asked him about some things that he did when his name was Simon, he said, yo, I have wronged no man. Because he is not who that person, he is not Simon anymore. He is not who that person was. He is a new man. So you have to move forward and say, you're not the person who's unproductive. You're not the person who's lazy. You're not the person who procrastinates. You're not the person who gets ready to get ready. You're not the person who drops the ball. You're not the person who misses the mark. You're not the person who you're not the person who doesn't realize that this is the opportunity to make a dream become a reality, and you need to do everything within your power to go get results. You're not that person anymore. You're a new you, and you're going to do things differently moving forward. You're going to do things differently because it is your time. This is your year. This is your chance to make a dream become a reality, and you have to move forward into your greatness. So as you know, we have the presentation this Tuesday. Let's make a commitment to each other to start expanding and scaling this presentation up. Let's make a commitment that we're going to have a guest on each and every presentation. And in order to do that, you got to talk to people and show the plan. In order to do that, you got to expose some people. Let's start blowing up this podcast even more than it's already blown up. This podcast has helped me get so many people in front of the presentation. And even if they sign up or not, at least I know they're getting value. And at least I know I'm planting good, valuable seeds into them. And they may come back and sign up later at one date. But it's all about changing people's lives. If you help enough people get what they want, you'll eventually get what you want. So our call to action is simple, you guys. 3 people this week. 3 people this week. And that doesn't start with you thinking you're going to magically get 3 from the presentation on Thursday. You got to start today. You got to start exposing and planting seeds today. Talk to people and show the plan. Talk to people and show the plan. You'll get one maybe this weekend. You'll maybe get another one on Tuesday. You'll get another one maybe on Thursday. You get the 3rd one. But see, when you do it like this, guess what? Come Thursday, one of your first 2 may get one on Thursday as well. They may get one on Friday. Your team is going to start to grow organically and start to grow exponentially. But don't try to be that last minute person that ambushes people's schedules. Say, oh, no, I didn't get my 3. Let me go try to get a bunch of people on the Thursday night live stream overview. No, you guys, consistent and ethical work is what gets you to your dreams. Consistent and ethical work. So let's go. Let's go hard and let's get this thing going and let's change your life because you are the best investment that you got. And you're born to win. But you got to play to win right now. And you got to recognize that tomorrow is never promised and you are already a champion. And when you realize that, when you embrace that and you act accordingly, there's nothing that can stop you. Paul Jones used to have a saying, and I'm going to revive that saying. And I want you to embrace it too. I'm blessed and I just can't stop it. When you realize that, man, there's nothing in this world. People who say no, naysayers, doubters, they can't stop you because there's 3 people out there who are waiting for you to share this opportunity with them. So go forth and prosper. Let's have a great, great Saturday. Let's have a great Sunday. Let's have a great week. And that will lay the foundation to a great 2023. Love each and every one of y'all. Appreciate y'all. And let's crush it. And let's make some big things happen. All right, guys. Peace.